Hi, everybody, and welcome to my pick a card today. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Today, we are going to do a heart opening activation. Let me explain why we're doing this today. So, currently, the moon is with Pluto transiting in Capricorn. This is a little bit of astrology. If you don't understand, I'll explain in the October video down below or the November video down below that's going to come out soon. But the moon is with Pluto currently in the sign of Capricorn, forming a powerful conjunction. That's when they're in the same spot together. And they're in an aspect, a trine aspect to Jupiter, which is in Scorpio. So this is a powerful connection to do with the root of where we come from, who we are on the inside. And this is a powerful moment in which we can actually break through and improve and blow open the doors to love. So it's blow open the doors to a lot of things, should I say. But one of those things is love. And I know that matters a lot to you guys. So I thought that I would do this for you. And a little fun fact, Pluto is my ruler. It is the ruler of my chart. And I have Jupiter at the top of my chart, which is the most prominent, the most prominent position of a planet. And currently the position of Jupiter is an aspect to my ascendant. So now we are talking about, I have the ability to give back to you guys in a special way. And my way to give back to you is to bring love into your life. Okay. So what we're going to do today is choose between these three piles. And I'm going to play a sound from these three instruments. I want you to get really rooted in the energy of the three sounds that you'll hear and choose by the sound that you're hearing, okay? If you don't feel comfortable with that, please just choose 1, 2, or 3. And so this is beyond just the message. This is meant to activate your heart so that you can bring in love into your life. I have the most glorious sun shining down on me right now, so this is the perfect moment to do this. So I hope that you guys enjoy. And so first we're going to start with this singing bowl. This is for number 1. So I would recommend probably closing your eyes to hear the sound to see if it really taps into some deep reservoir of who you are and calls out to you to choose this pile for the message. So not only is this a message of love, this is a message that is meant to bring you into love and to leave any state of lack of love behind you, okay? So number 1, ready? And then number 2. And then number 3. Okay, so I hope that it was clear to you which of these instruments stood out. And so I'm going to set 2 of them to the side. And we'll start with number 1 first. And if you're not ready, then just listen to the sounds again for more information, okay? So if you chose number 1, you got the singing bowl, right? So here's your sound again. Okay, so here we go. Is your message. This is your heart opening love activation message. So we have 2 cards from the Maribel Tarot, 2 cards from the Blanco Nero, and then 2 cards from the Art of Love, and 2 cards from the Klimt. Okay, ready, set, go. Number 1's welcome. So make sure to like and comment the video. So your first message is the 4 of Swords. Your next message is the 8 of Wands. So I think that one of the main steps in which to bring love into your life is to relax and allow the positive messages to come in. I sense that you have either become familiar with, or you have in some way allowed for a pattern of negative self-talk or talk from others to predominate in your consciousness, and that connection has to do with stress. So releasing stress and allowing the love in through kind words and messages, through heartfelt connections. This is the first step, okay? The second step is we have the 9 of Rods. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Again, this coming in energy. So in some way you need to relax and assure and feel safe, because you are safe at this time. And so you should trust that the right people will come in. I think that once you get into the step of trying to create this is where you've been running into problems, where you've been trying to fabricate a love relationship rather than receiving what is being given, right? And that has to do with stress. So stress and anxiety are prompting you to act when you should be relaxing and receiving and being in your safe space. And so I think that it's time now for you to accept love that is coming in and be really open to the type of love that you are receiving without judgment or criticism or any worry. You're safe. Step 3. You have the 9 of Hearts. You have to allow yourself to dream. And the Lovers. Okay. So a deep and loving relationship is coming into your life. You just have to allow it. I feel as though this is just sending a very clear message that you are ready for love. It's available to you and that it is coming to you. But you have to relax and allow the energy to come in. The 4th and final step, you have the 4 of Swords. That's the same card as this. So again, relax, 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 sleep. The next message is the 3 of Swords. So I feel like the person has been delayed to show their love to you because of a broken heart. And the more that you have pushed into the energy, the more that's antagonized the situation. So I think you should be very receptive and peaceful in this circumstance. Love is coming in for you now, and I don't think you should expect it to be one way or another from one person or another. I think it's coming, and I think that you'll be very happy with when it arrives. I think that when it reaches out to you, you should be very receptive to respond as well, and to acknowledge that this is what you wanted and this is what you have been looking for. Because this person is extremely sensitive and has a very broken heart about other things, not necessarily another relationship. Many people struggle with a broken heart about other topics such as, I don't know, family issues, life situations. You know, there's lots of different things that people have a broken heart about. And so I think that you should be aware that this person that's coming in for you, that is going to make an offer, that's trying to tell you they love you, they're really hurt right now. And so I think that your place in the whole situation is just to be peaceful, at peace with everything, and know that love is coming in for you at this time. And this person needs to work through these feelings. And once they do, that will become much easier. But that's not going to stop them from telling you that they love you, because I think they're already saying it now. They're already putting the energy out there into the universe. Just because there's a problem. So just because when we were kids, just because you had a cold, did you not go out to play outside? No, you would still go outside the moment that you could, right? So just because somebody has a broken heart a little bit, that does not mean that they're not going to try. I think what this means is that it's going to get a lot better as they heal their heart, as they improve. And you need a lot of sleep, I think. A lot of sleep. So I think that love is coming in for you, and I don't think you need to worry. I think you need a lot of patience. And the universe is already showing you signs that this person is here. So thank you. And that's for number 1. Okay? So as I'm finishing up number 1, let me just explain this a little bit more. So this message is supposed to unlock you from some deep things that could be karmic, that could be possibly tied to past lives. And so you need to really feel the energy. These cards are so beautiful. By Marie White painted them, the Mary L Tarot. So it's those clouds. It's that peace in the clouds and the birds flying up there. You need to set that as your mindset right now, number 1. That's the energy you need to align with. It's all rest, right? Rest and rejuvenation cards. She's sleeping here in the Klimt Tarot as well. So you just really need to take some downtime and accept that you're going to get everything you wanted. The 9 of Hearts is the 9 of Cups. It's the wish card. Okay? Everything's coming in. There's just a little bit of a delay because of a broken heart. And I don't think it's a broken heart because of another love situation. I think it's a broken heart because of family issues. And I think that this is what's in this person's heart for you. So the universe wants to give you this, right? Wants to give you all of it, and it's coming for you. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. Okay, so now we're going to do number 2. Hi, number 2. Make sure to comment and like on the video. I'm just going to remind you what the sound like. Okay, so we're going to do number 2 now, okay? So same setup. We have 8 cards. Whoops. And this is just a pure message to help you activate your love. My intention for this reading is that once you hear this message, that love will just pour into your life. And so accept it. Like, be wholeheartedly accepting of the fact that this reading, that this message is the key. It's the portal. It's the activation point. Okay, number 2? Let's see what you have. Your first message is, you have the 3 of Swords. Everybody's got broken hearts. All the readings I've done this week, broken hearts, broken hearts, broken hearts. This is a timeless reading, but the moon is conjunct Pluto, which is the deepest form of karma. It has to do with karma from ancient things, not even human things. So the 3 of Hearts is a huge part of human history, so don't be worried about that. It just means that there have been things that have transcended to this place and time from another generation, from another dimension, from another plane of existence. And so you're experiencing what you're experiencing now as a byproduct of the release and the healing process of the universe, not even Earth, the universe, okay? Here is the next message. Did you notice that this one's a little bit scratched? I just noticed this and I think it's significant. So I don't know what card it is, but... And you have the 6 of Cups, which is Sun in Scorpio, and this is the soulmate card. So I feel as though, despite... There's pain in people's hearts, you know? There's pain, but I really am called to tell you that the pain that is in your hearts has to do with living out. It's almost like shadows on the wall from a previous time. You know, you're living through those shadows. They're no longer there, but you're still kind of feeling them and experiencing them from time to time. And I feel as though the connection is really, really real. It's really raw, and it's a soulmate connection, possibly a twin flame for many. And I feel like there's an open heart that's waiting for you, number 2. Here we go. So we have the Four of Swords. Everybody needs nap time. Pluto can be a bit much. It's kind of like a flooding energy that can in some ways just really zonk a person out, really knock them out, make them sleep. So rest out that broken heart. And that's reassuring too, just so you know, when you have the three of swords like this and then you have the Four of Swords, it's like you basically just have to let things heal, right? It's not a break, it's just a sprain. It's not a break. It's just a sprain. It's not a break. It's not the end of the road. It's just a little thing you have to sleep your way through, okay? And then your next message is, and we have the Hierophant. Ooh, somebody's got big plans. Big plans. This is a conduit of God, right? So this is the channel of God, pure divine energy. The Hierophant is the person who is appointed to transmutate the will of God and explain it to people, right? This can also mean marriage, so just saying for some of you, but I want to keep it out of this kind of like specific, like what are the things that you'll agree on. But I think that the energy that you're dealing with is to do with a community, and it has to do with being brought into something, being brought into a community, okay? Here is your next message. This is the release card. This is the card of Scorpio. And so what we have here is that as you sleep, you will release things that are weighing on you. Even some of these things you feel like you can't ever let go of. Maybe some of these things you feel like they will permanently be a stain on your life, permanently be something that you will not forgive yourself or the other person for. I think with rest you are releasing, and everything's becoming much brighter and much better. You're getting your reset. And then we have the Queen of Stars. So she's a Sag, Leo, or Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. There's someone who's coming in, and don't think of just fire sign people, so Sag, Leo, Aries. This person could be just, I feel like angelic energy, a very selfless person who comes in to elevate and to make right in a situation that was done wrong. This is a transcendent energy that is being sent down through a person. This is an actual person. There's no angel here. This person who breathes and eats and sleeps, and talks, all of that stuff, normal person. But there's something within them. They're holding this gift that in some way they are coming in to purify the situation, because they understand what the will of God is in this situation. They understand the will of the universe, and they know that you're suffering. And very, very selfless energy. So this is someone who's stepping in front of problems in order to help this to be healed. Okay? The next message, the final step, we have the Seven of Cups, dreams. Ooh, dreams and visions. To hope again, hey? Hope springs eternal. And then we have the next message. And you have the Knight of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. With this person's intervention, there is going to be an offer that is being made. Okay? With this person's intervention, you are going to see some kind of transcendent moment come into your life. And it doesn't have to be a water sign. It could be anybody who is really ready to make a generous, not heartfelt offer. Not necessarily generous, just heartfelt. So I feel like you may feel like things have really not gone your way for a long time. You feel as though, hey, what's all this about? I never signed up for this. And I think your job is to kind of rest it out, to kind of let things fade away, and trust the universe is sending out someone on your behalf to help and aid the situation, And I feel like your goal is to get right in your heart and then hope again and be really excited again you know, to really trust this energy. This energy is kind of difficult because on the one hand it can set us astray. So if a snake is wielding this energy, it can set us astray. But if an angel is wielding this energy, then it can set us right, you know? So it has two different paths, completely two different paths. And so in some way, this is a liberation point, you know? And I do think that this is about hope rather than something hurtful. The hurtful stuff happened in the past, and I feel as though there's people who are coming through as emissaries to help and heal. Actually, all these cards are individuals who in some way will show up to mend and make things right. So it's time to let go of fear and apprehension, take some rest, and then hope again. Okay? Number 2s, that's your message. Okay? Hope that helps. And like I said, I didn't say this in the intro, but my intention for these readings is so that when you listen to it, that you will let go. This is an activation message, which is slightly different than like a fortune telling. It's meant to initiate a course of action to shift your reality, and we're shifting reality here now. That's why I was talking about the astrology at the beginning, because essentially it's meant to transform and reconfigure things so that they align better, so that they're in alignment with the universal flow, right? Okay, so number 2s, that's, maybe I'll give you guys some highlights too, because I don't. Can take a look at the cards. There's such good light too, right? The Hierophant. Have the 6 of Cups. And make sure to comment and like on the video, especially if you're watching at some future point in time. Really important. There you are. There's your little broken heart. But it didn't kill you. It's just a sprain. It's not a break. And this is coming in very, very soon. Okay? Okay. So number 3. Ready? You guys got this. My favorite. Okay, sorry about that. I get into it. Number 3s, here we go. Who's on my number 3 squad? Let me know. Number 3s, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We didn't do 4, we just did 3 today. So let's take a look at your cards. So your first message is, so you have the 5 of Swords. This to me has changed forever since I saw this. The hand that's holding the other hand. No matter what happens, there is something with you that is holding you down, right? So maybe you have felt that you have let go of some things. Maybe you have failed at some things that you really wanted. Hi guys, sorry about that. I don't know what really happened. Let me just see if I can fix things a little bit. Whoa, that didn't fix things. There we go. Sorry about that. Nice day. Okay, so let's take a second message. It's just my computer. So this is the second message. You didn't miss much. I just said, let me reiterate number 3s, okay? So if you chose 3, this to me always signifies that there is something holding you through despite the fact that you may have felt that you had missed out on something, right? This is assuring that you haven't missed out on anything, that everything's fine, everything's going as it should, you know, it's continuing, nothing's stopping. It's just bravery, right? Like feeling brave towards the future and not letting the past or little things that have not worked hold you back, right? So it's bravery to move forward in a specific direction. Here is your second card. You have the Queen of Cups, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Isn't she beautiful? I almost bought this painting. So, the original. So I feel as though this is a person who understands and who hears what you are going through. This is a person who in some way has been called upon to help you as well. This could be a person who's coming in who's going to be your undying ally. This person will be with you through thick and thin. It could be a man or a woman, but it's a deep sense of friendship here. Here is the next message. We have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, big problems. Big problems confound you. Big problems like life problems really get you down. They could be financial issues. They could be logistic stuff, like how do you get something done? How are you going to be in two places at once? That kind of thing. But there's always a silver lining with the Eight of Swords, and the silver lining is that you're going to figure it out sooner or later just by living, you know? And so in time, you will find the missing pieces, the ones that you have to put into place. And here is the next message. You have the Tower. So I feel as though this is going to be a shock and realization at the significance of a friendship that you share with someone. Somebody's going to really make a really dangerous or drastic decision in order to help you. And it's going to be at their, like, not at their peril, but like they will take a big risk to do so. And I feel like that will partly help you to resolve whatever circumstances you're dealing with, okay? Let's see the next message. And I feel like the Page of Hearts, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in a new relationship. This to me also, okay, I'll tell you this is coming through as a message, so I'll just acknowledge it. In some of your relationships, this Queen of Cups was not a good individual to you. She stabbed you in the back, she gossiped, she did a lot of different things. But within her is still the universal love of flow and universal truth. And truly, she is a good person. For some of you, this means that she's going to self-destruct as an expression of love to you. She's not going to get hurt, but she's going to backtrack in some way on all the things she's done. So she's going to sacrifice herself in some way to make a correction for the evil that she's brought in through her fear and through her hurt. So this could have even been the consequence that you were living with. Somebody else's interjection, somebody else's bad behavior in some way. And I feel like this person, they may, like their conscious self, the way they deal with things, they may in some way be not favorable. So you may be like, this person's whack. But actually within their heart is a deep love for you. And I think that love will cause them to, even subconsciously, go through something that will sacrifice them for what they have done. It will be like a penance, you know, atonement. And so in some way she is going to rectify the situation. And when she does so, then you will get the Page of Hearts, the new relationship coming through, a new beginning. Here is the next message. That's a powerful message only for some of you. Page of Angels, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Two angels coming through, right? So I feel like there's going to be communication very soon at a very, very high level. It could be even in dreams in order to make peace with a situation. I think that what's happened has been karmic. We're talking about Pluto with the moon. So I was telling number ones about this. The reason I mentioned the astrology in the beginning is that it's a very, very interesting transit in aspect to Jupiter. And I'm kind of aspected to all of that pretty strongly. So I felt the need. I felt called upon. And so this is almost like, imagine like two angels that got into a big fight, maybe 3,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, whenever, like lost in time. And And it's gotten so bad that they keep on clashing through different iterations, through different universes, right? And so at this point in time, they have rectified it. It's really caused quite a bit of commotion and a lot of disharmony. And I think that what's emerging is this: you are the Page of Cups celebration, you know? Page of Hearts, which is a little angel of hearts, is coming through you. And she has self-destructed and has emerged as the Page of Angels. So both very, very innocent energy, both very, very gentle energy. You both now will grow in your new directions, newfound directions. Here is the last card for this numbered choice. We have the the Knave of Swords, so very similar to this card. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Okay, and let's see the other side. We have the Knave of Chalices. Do you guys see this? Oh my god. Reciprocal relationships. So this is the same card as this, and this is the same card as this. So you emerge as this, and this comes through, and then the other person emerges as this, and this comes through. So it's a complete chiasmus. A chiasmus is when it's a reciprocal relationship. So this is the Page of Cups, this is the Page of Cups, this is the Page of Swords, and this is the Page of Swords. And so there's this reciprocity, this perfect harmony in this relationship that evolves. So either you find that you are each other's twin flame, or you find each other's twin flame through a byproduct of a little war, a mini war that just lasted 10,000 years, you know? I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope that it activated your hearts. Let me show you these before I finish up. Just close up. You can see them. Let me know how you guys liked it. Make sure to comment and like on the video. If you guys want more videos like this, then let me know. But yeah, no, I hope this activates your hearts. If you chose number 1, 2, or 3, I hope this is the beginning of a wonderful, wonderful, loving energy in your life. Okay? Okay, take care. Bye-bye.